Hey y'all, this is a little ASMR video of me drawing these red strawberry lips, and I hope that you enjoy this video and maybe even learn something new, and let's get started. So here I decided to start off with drawing the background first, aka the skin, and you can also see me using the color picker tool just to match all the colors perfectly and make sure that our skin looks as close to the reference picture as possible. Done with the background, I'll go ahead and outline the lips, and for this task you can either use the monoline, the hard brush in the airspray section, or the stereo brush in the calligraphy section. Now I'm gonna go ahead and color in the strawberry with a pretty dark red color, and personally I like to start off with the dark colors and then add all the bright and light colors later on. And now we're about to get started with my favorite part, and for this task I'll be using the same technique that I told you guys about a few minutes ago, which is coloring in the shape with a pretty dark color, in this case a pretty dark red, and then adding all the brighter colors later. And for my opinion, it just makes adding shadows so much easier, so let's see how this goes. Now let's go ahead and give this drawing a major glow up by adding highlights, and for this task I'll be using one of the hard/medium brushes in the airspray section, and we're just gonna carefully sketch out the highlights just like so. And no need to worry, because you can always change their shape, size, and color, and also you can change their opacity if needed. And we will also smudge them out in a few areas if needed. The highlights are looking good, and just look at how much our drawing has improved. And now we're gonna move on to the teeth. So we'll use the same technique, which is coloring in the object with the darkest color and then adding all the brighter colors later on. And I have my alpha lock on just to make sure that the paint doesn't spill over onto the other layers. And we're gonna start off with this nasty yellowish brownish color that's gonna make it look like this lady has never touched a toothbrush in her life. And as you can see, as we add all the brighter and lighter colors, it's gonna make it look so much better. Same thing with the strawberry. I started off with a pretty dark color and I'll be adding lighter ones as I move on. Adding the seeds, and it took me a while to find the perfect brush for this task because if you look on the reference picture you can see that the seeds are pretty unique and they come in different shapes and sizes, and it took me quite a bit to scroll through the whole brush library, and I finally found a brush that works pretty well for this task, which is, I believe it's called the water pen brush. So now I'm just gonna randomly place the seeds all over the strawberry and we'll see how this goes. Currently adding the highlights, and this was the time when I noticed that my strawberry was missing a lot of the seeds and some of them were much darker, so later on I'll make sure to fix this. The only part that we're missing is the leaves, so now I'll just go ahead and draw one over here at the top and then a few over here at the bottom. And I'll have to go through the brush library again and find a brush with this leafy texture. As I mentioned before, I would go ahead and add some more seeds onto my strawberry, and I'm using the same brush, aka the water pen brush. Alright guys, so I fixed some of its imperfections and I also added some adjustments, and so far it's looking good and I'm pretty happy with the result, and I like how the lips look very juicy and plump. Also, make sure to follow my YouTube channel right now for more relaxing ASMR art videos, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next tutorial. Bye!